Our next report is our product pricing list. With this report, we have the option of our filter, custom filter again, our product status of active only, all products, or inactive products, margin type, all margins, positive margins, or negative margins, price filter, greater than, less than, or equal to, and we have a checkbox for price exceptions here. If we select that, we can then select an individual store. So if we go and generate this report, we will now see our product name, UPC, price book zone, cost, price, and margin. Our next report is going to be our reorder alias. This particular report gives us our custom filter. And compared to the others, you'll notice there's a couple extra options in here. We're not going to go through all of these, but this particular one does have some more tabs. I just wanted everybody to see that. If we run this report, you will see these aliases, the reorder alias UPC, the reorder alias description, the UPC, the description, the UPC purchase unit, the UPC purchase unit description, the UPC subunit, the UPC subunit description, the UPC link quantity, reorder alias purchase unit UPC, reorder alias purchase unit description, reorder alias subunit UPC, reorder alias subunit description, reorder alias link quantity. Moving along, our next report is our specialty pricing report. This particular option only gives us our custom filter or show all. When we go to generate our report, we will see the list of items that have special pricing by name, UPC, cost, price, price type. So we have 2 items in here that are pick-a-packs, and we have 2 items in here that are open price. Our next report is our tenders report. This is one that has no input whatsoever. It strictly gives us a list of our tenders sorted by name, whether we allow over tendering on the tender type. Does the drawer open when we accept that tender type? Do we allow pay-ins with that tender type or payouts? Do we allow safe drops with that tender type? Our next report is our time clock entries. This report gives us the option to filter by cashier or show all. We have our start and end date along with our presets. We can group by location, none, location, or location group. We can filter only clocked out entries, clocked out and open entries, or only open entries. We have a number of checkboxes that we can utilize as well. We can sort by last name, show summary report, use accounting format, group by employee, only manual entries, or worked in more than one store. If we go ahead and generate our report, we will see here it gives us our store, our employee name, their in time, their out time, total time worked, was it a manual entry, was it edited, and what is the entry type. Our next report is our vendor parts list. Here we have our filter, we have our custom filter. We have our report type, parts with no cost, or do not order parts, and our price book zone. If we go to generate this report, we now see our UPC, our item name, our part number, our part description, do not order, manual, part cost, and units. Our next report is the vendor parts with no cost. So our vendor parts with no cost report, we only have the one option for filtering our custom filter. And if we go to generate our report, we will see our price book zones, our vendor, vendor part number, UPC, and name. Our next report is our vendors report, and this is another report that does not have any input required. It strictly gives us a list of our vendors sorted by name, address, city, state, zip, contact, phone, and fax.